are live, and I was actually on time today. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. And Malay, nice to see you on as well, too. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, so we are starting with move 50. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 11, and 13. And sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. And since it's the end of a edge transition, we are doing the top moves first and then doing the bottom moves. Alrighty. So you have proof of life. I am still here. Now my arm bicep is a little sore right now, but I think that's kind of how I hold the mouse here for... oops, let's get that a little more centered. I hold the mouse on screen or when I'm streaming, but over the course of the day, it hasn't been doing too bad. So I figured I'd try and start gearing back up again. Alrighty, so 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, and... So mentioned a couple of places, but yeah, I managed to pop the sidewall on my tire on my car Saturday night while it was raining. That sucked. 3, 4. And five, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and 17. 15, 16, and 17. Hey, Marmor, nice to see you on. Hopefully we will provide some stress relief for you tonight. And sheds 1, 2, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Anyway, my wife was able to pick me up. I wasn't too far away. We went ahead and got the AAA, towed the car back to the house. I got the tire switched over to the spare on Sunday morning and drove to the tire place that I have the road hazard warranty through and got the tire replaced. And I was good by Monday evening. All right, so 1, 2, and 5 through 8. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And setting up, the LLC is going apace at 5, 7, 11, and 15 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And we will be doing the top rows first. So 2 through 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And we go up over this last one here, and then we pull the bottom one up to the top on the right. And a bit of fluff on that one there, and maybe a little fuzziness from the fibers. All right, and on the bottom is 1, and the top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And over the last 2 there. Top one goes to the bottom on the right. And then the next one on the top goes straight down and stays on the left. And there we go. We are ready for the next move. On to 51. On the right, we're going to exchange basically everything but 1 gets exchanged, and we're reversing. She has 3, 5, 8, and 9. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, 11, and 15. And sheds 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. There we go. Got the readings going on here. And not too bad here. The work's going pretty good. Got some nice programming done there. That was nice. And Gwen says, having a pretty good day. Washed some dishes, drinking my coffee, spinning some Surrey alpaca white, watching Tor 3. Yep, good day. How's everyone else is doing? Marmar says, mine's been fairly awful. Yeah, I saw that on Twixt. I hope things improve soon for you. And yep, I will agree with that. Alrighty. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15. 17, 18, and 19. That was a lot of exchanges, top and bottom. All right. Sheds 3, 5, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the try that again. 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Well, I'm definitely going to have to start streaming some more. Used to be I would get like somewhere around 15 to 20 people regular on a stream. We're looking at about 4 today. And apparently a lot of my growth comes from doing stuff for other streamers. So I'm probably going to need to start getting onto one of those relatively soon. All right, so 1, 3, 9, 11, and 15 on the left. A little bit of unroll there. So 1, 2, and 3. Of course, a lot of that just could be so many the LawTube adjacent streamers are covering what the hails right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I haven't really been following it all that closely because the courtroom stuff just kind of brings back bad memories because I knew some people similar to Lynette when I was like a teenager, early 20s, and it's just uncomfortable listening to that type of personality go on and on and on. All right, so sheds 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and come on there. 4, 5, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Though I did catch a little bit of Tug stream tonight where Megan Fox was on, and she was reading the note to Tug from Lynette or Lynette, or however you want to pronunciate it, in her Reddit reading voice, which was a one of those voice changers. It was rather amusing. Oh, hey there, Diane. Nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully things are going well for you. I know it's a bit late where you are, it's in the morning where you are. Yes, I am definitely feeling better. It's good to see you on. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me catch up real quick here on the rest of chat. Working now, drawing, sending hugs. And hopefully things will get resolved soon. I had a cuteness message from my daughter today. My granddaughter, 2.5 years old, sends today, ready to eat, mommy. Okay. And reminder, please do the YouTube thing, Bobs. It helps Torn when you hit that like button and subscribe to see more of this awesome content. Thank you very much. Yep, definitely sounds cute. Yep, and yep, she's a real cutie pie. Megan Fox couldn't stop laughing. Yep, definitely the case there. Speaking of which, I need to remember to make sure to do a redirect at the end of the stream. Alrighty, and we are ready for the next move. On 252. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17, so everything but 3 and 19. And sheds 1, 4, and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, and 9. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. And oops, there's one. It's a little bit of unroll there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, hey, we're up to 7 now. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. So anyway, the piece of constable work that came up was just something that has a very short service time. I have to serve it within 48 hours of getting it. My wife wasn't able to get to the court before they closed today, given our schedule, so she'll be picking it up tomorrow, and I'll be serving it tomorrow night once I get home. So I was able to do the stream today. All right, so sheds 1, 4, and 5 reverse, so 1 on the bottom, oops, sorry, 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check something's good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check something is good. Hey, Equality, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you on here. Saw you on a couple other streams recently. Working late today, tax season. Yep. Speaking of which, I go and sign for my taxes on Friday. I get to see how well I balance my interest-free loan to the government. All right, so sheds 3, or no, Thomas 3, 7, and 9 are exchanged. So 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Sounds good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I can tell my hands are getting back into the swing of it here, and arms definitely starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm moving around rather than just holding it up next to me while I move the mouse around. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 53. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 13, and 19. Starting an edge transition, shed 2 is reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 15. And sheds 3 and 7 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Britjap 3, which is Diane, says, "Hi, Nimai Kôrai. I don't know how to tag people. I hope this worked." Let me check real. Well, I can't tell. It doesn't show up for you, but it'll show up for the other person. Usually, if you're on mobile, you have to type it out exactly. But on desktop, if you do the @ in the first 2 or 3, it'll give you something you can click for it. So I hope it looked like that worked. I did say hi to Equality. Don't worry. Hello to Equality. And definitely people on my chat are friends with each other. Hey, we're up to 12. We'll drop down to 10. Just when I noticed it, but it's good to see you on. Let me check and see how many on Rumble. Oh, I got 9 on Rumble. Ooh, I'm sorry I've been missing that. Let's see. Rush 298 on Rumble says, between What the Hails and Fannie Willis stuff and Rust, it's been a bit much. Yes, indeed. It's definitely a plethora of content. And Rush 298 says, "Well, I'm not able to watch often. I do enjoy the streams. ASMR in your way. Thank you very much, though I do refuse to lick microphones." Yes, that's a joke. Nick Ricada tended to refer to ASMR as that form because Twitch streams where they would say it's ASMR, that's a lot of what they did. So, all right, let me bump that to live there. But it's nice to see you on, and it's good to see we got a nice. I was feeling a little kind of down seeing the numbers here, but it looks like we've popped up. So I'm glad to have people on. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, that explains why I can see I've been tagged, but not the other way around. Yep, it only shows up for you. So I was going to test and oh no, I can't do that. It doesn't work that way. But thank you, Leigh. Melee, sorry about that. I do try and get the pronunciation right. Thank you for saying hit the like button. And Equality says, "I watch live stream on my phone, but when I want to go to chat, I go to Chrome so I can tag easier." Yes, and I was somebody who learned touch typing when I was in high school in the mid to late 80s, mostly mid 80s. So I tend to like to be able to type with a touch keyboard. Hey, Valerie L., nice to see you on. All right, so we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 13, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, and 3. That needs a definite unroll. And 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8. I have gotten some chisels so I can fix the stand for my drill press so the drill can be a little more secure on it. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I should be able to get that done tomorrow after doing constabling. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Just trying to figure out how to deal with the router and or the table saw, and there's a couple of ways I can do that. It's probably just easier to do it by hand. All right, and we will do the bottom moves first, and shed 2 is reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check someone's good. There we go. And oops, wasn't hanging free due to the Tama being jumbled up a little bit. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And checksum is good. We pull from the bottom again because it's an edge transition. And left side is 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. So since I'm getting set up as an actual business, starting to think about stuff that I should be doing to improve the business. Wondering if maybe I should get like a roadcaster or something like that to help with these streams. Sheds 3 and 7 reverse, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Maybe getting some swoops made up, video transitions. It looks a little weird, but it seems to be okay once I tapped it in. All right, and 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good there. And I think it's about time for a coma slide. There we go. All right. And let me slide things forward. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 54. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 13. Sheds 5 and 6 are reversed. Since it's the end of an edge transition, we will be doing the top moves first and then the bottom. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 5. Sheds 3, 7, and 8 are reversed. Catch up on chat real quick here. Marmar says it's entirely possible I will fall asleep while watching. Well, hopefully you are positioned to where you'll be able to drift off easily and not do what I do when I'm watching something and sitting up in a chair and have my head bob down and wake up that way. It was an emotional day. Gave myself a headache. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks when that happens. Gwen says, Marmar, hope the soothing sounds of Torrent 3 stream will work magic, help relieve some stress for you. That's what I'm hoping there. And I'm sure it will, especially the clacking of the Tama. And saying hello to Valerie. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Well, we're down to 3 there. No worries on that. And we are ready to go again. Let me just move that a little more centered. There we go. All right, so 3, 5, and 13 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I did finish watching up all of the anime for Overlord. I did like it, but it is a bit disturbing. And I won't do any spoilers there for people who haven't watched it yet, but be interesting to see where it goes from there. They're supposed to have a movie of it released this summer, which is going to cover some of the stuff that was not covered during the time frame of season 4. Be interesting to that. I've been considering actually getting the manga, reading it through. All right, and sheds 5 and 6 are reversed. We start with the top, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and up over this last one here, and we pull the bottom one up to the top on the left. There we go. And bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. And we pull the top one through to the bottom on the left, and the next top one just drops straight down. That looks like some people are moving, so let me go ahead and respond to things. Everyone leaving, so let's respond to things real quick. And Diane, off to finalize end of year budget. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much. It was nice to see you on, Diane. You have a good day. I hope your end of year budget works out easily. Hey, Epic Crayon, nice to see you on. Welcome back. And good evening to BritJap3, which is somebody that I have known through the Facebook and Kumihimo groups as a longtime raider. So it's good to see somebody else who is very skilled in this art form, probably much more skilled than me, dropping in to say hi. That's always nice. Quick check over on Rumble. No new responses yet. All right, so let's do the second half of this. Left side is 1 and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so I'm going to need to place another order for silk relatively soon. I got to get orange and black for Uncivil Laws. Might get purple as well in case that we want to wind up doing a slightly different version of his design there. And sheds 3, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check something is good. Something is snagging here. Okay, it looks like after the coma slide got pinched there. There we go. One goes on through over to here. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we're looking good. And on to 55. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 11, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 3, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're exchanging 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 7, and 8 are reversed. Let's see. Has Kurt finalized design with you yet? No. I'm going to try and come up with something that I think he will like, and then I'll post it on his Discord, see if he likes it. If he wants some changes, then go from there. I'm not connected with him on Twix, so I'm not sure if that would be the best place to do that. But if he has a chance or whatever, I'm happy to go with whatever method that he would like to do there. And we'll see what we can do with that. But the tentative plan is I'm going to do a bee fish and Clemson paw print and a variation on his channel logo, depending on how well it transitions over into the braid format. And then see if he likes that, or if he wants other elements in there, or if he wants a different color scheme. We'll just have to see how it goes. All right, we are ready here. Sorry, just arm gets a little stiff, but I think as long as I keep moving it, it's going to keep getting better, as long as I don't overwork it. All right, so 1, 11, 15, and 17 on the right. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And the Book of Faces sent me a reminder today that a year ago I was working on Ian's braid at this point in time, which is confusing to me because I thought I started a little bit later than that. But now that I think about it, I got Nick his braid to him in like March. So yeah, I would have started on Ian's braid at that point there. All right, so sheds 1, 3, 6, 7, and 8 are reverse. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Oh, the planning meeting for Penzic War is in May, and my wife and I were talking about it over the weekend, and I realized that I'd scheduled my annual firearms training for Constable the same day as that event. So fortunately, there was another class in October that I was able to transition it to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, if anybody happens to know a relatively high quality mobility scooter that has decent power for going up and down hills, and would happen to be willing to share, that hopefully runs less than $2,000. We need to get our roommate one for this event we're going to in August. And the one we had gotten last year was woefully underpowered. So we need to get a replacement one so that she's able to get around much better. And we'd really, if somebody knows a good one, we'd prefer to be able to like get a good one rather than like keep doing trial and error until we get the right one. We're trying to return the old one because it was much not as advertised. Turns out that the cost to ship it back to them would have been like 80% of the refund. If anything had gone wrong with it, then we'd have been out the cost of the shipping on top of the cost of it. So when we go out there in May, we're going to go ahead and donate it to the VA out there, because for completely flat surfaces, like in town or in a building or something like that, it's perfectly fine. It just doesn't work too well when you've got slopes, up and down hills and and some gravel and stuff like that. But paved flat roads or floors, it's perfectly fine. All right, sheds 1, 7, and 8 are reverse. So 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top. Come on, I keep trying to split one. All right, so 1 on the top and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Some is good. I'll go ahead and make like a community post, and people can, send their recommendations there. Or you can always email me. I've got my email in my profile on YouTube. That's easy to remember. It's torin3@gmail.com, just like the channel name. Funny how it works that way. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Alrighty. There we go. And we are ready for the next one here. On to 56. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, 6, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 13 and 19. And sheds 1, 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. Do a quick check over on Rumble. I think we have back up to 7 people there, so alrighty. Let me catch up real quick here. Torn, I have a designing question. Do you draw out the elements of the design on graph paper before putting them into the design app used on the computer? Not really, because I have a stylus that I can use with my Surface Book. It kind of works like a tablet, so I can essentially draw on it the way you would on paper, and that saves me a little bit of trouble there. If I have some issues with it, I'll print it out and make draw some modifications on the printout, and then I'll try and transition them back into the app. I hope that helps for that. And going up an incline is easier if you go at an angle like zigzag. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, a lot of the places at this event tend to be more of the footpath type thing, so there's not a whole lot of room to go back and forth. You can do it, but you can also get fairly motion sick doing it. So, alrighty. And I read off the numbers there. And looks like we're doing good. And 1, 3, 5, 15, 17, and 19. And it's a little bit of an unroll on these two here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I do have to say, it feels really nice to be on a stream. 15, 16 again, and 17. Chatting with you wonderful folks. 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 1, 3, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 13 and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 4, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom. 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom. 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom. 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Well, I seem to be alert enough. I haven't made any mistakes tonight. That's always a good sign. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Nope, sorry. 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, 9 on the 9 on the bottom. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep. All right, here we go. Good there. Just making sure I had the right ones set. Let's take a close-up look. It looks good there on the screen. All right, so we should be good to go for the next one. And on to 57. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 15, and 17. Sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. And we are ready for the next one. And yep. Yeah, some of these paths are only like maybe 4 feet wide, and given that the scooter is like about 18 inches wide, 18 to 24, you don't have a whole lot of room, and sometimes you got people going the other way, so you don't want to like block the path if you don't have to. Now, it's not all of them, but we do want to have as much mobility as possible there. And thank you very much. I'm definitely happy to be streaming tonight. All right. Got 2 other people watching on Rumble. No new chats as of yet. All right. So we're exchanging 5, 15, and 17 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Left side, 7, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 17. And while I'm thinking about it, I saw that Danion of Danion Direct unfortunately got her carry-on luggage stolen at Seattle Airport today on her way over to Korea, which really sucks. I went ahead and gave her the curse for the thieves that they will stub their pinky toes, and whenever they are about a day away from having their toes finally heal up and not have any pain from it, they will stub them again for eternity. Yes, yes, I am vindictive for people who wrong my friends. All right, so sheds 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Next side is good. There we go. And we'll actually have a simultaneous edge transition on both sides for the next 2 moves. Alrighty. And we are on to 58. On the right, we're going to exchange 9, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed. We're pulling both of them up from the bottom. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 11, and 19. And sheds 2, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. We'll pull the last one up from the bottom on both of them. And we are ready to go. Equality says that's too nice, Torin. Thieves deserve worse. Yep. And stubbing pinky toes is bad. I've done it before and lost nail because of it. We could add that to the curse. Just a thought. Yep. And when you lose the nails, the toes are a bit more sensitive too. So, all right. 9, 11, or 9, 13, 15, and 19. But I suppose I should probably keep it to that because we don't want YouTube to trigger their annoying people on that regard. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2, 3, and 7 reverse, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. From the bottom up to the top on the left. And left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 11, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 2, 4, 5, and 7 reversed. So 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top and 3 on the bottom and 4 and 5 on the top and 6 on the bottom and 7 on the top and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check some looks good. Pass that one through on the bottom on the right and 1 on the top and 2 and 3 on the bottom and nope, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Check some is good. And we still pull up from the bottom, but it goes to the top on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 59. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, and 13. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 7 are reversed. And since it's at the end of the edge transition, we'll be doing the top layer first instead of the bottom. Left side, going to be the same thing as an edge transition. Exchanging 3, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 5, and 8 are reversed. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Got 2 other people still watching over there. And let me do a quick check over here. We lost a sub on this stream. That's annoying, but that happens. I think what happens is that the stream notifications go out, and if it considers you old subscriber who doesn't really watch anymore, they might yank you off there. Let's see. All right, well, it looks like we are still monetized. That's a good thing there. And let me go ahead and see if anybody's streaming that I can do the redirect to. Customization and redirect, add, search for videos from other channel. Let's see, Valhalla is doing a Lego thing. Nick's doing an Easter fundraising and celebration of LawTube. But I don't think any of those are going to be live right away, so I'll check again a little bit later. Let me go ahead and exit out there, but I'll leave it in that panel. I'll check back again in a bit. Alrighty. And 3, 9, and 13. 1, 2. Before I forget, Larry Correa's Tower of Silence, Book 4 in the Saga of the Forgotten Warrior, which came out a while back, like late last year, but there was a screw-up in getting the Audible version of the book done, and it was not a simultaneous release. They finally got that ready to go, and it's available for pre-order finally, and it will be dropping on the 18th. I've already pre-ordered it, so I'll be listening to that on the 18th. All right, so 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Saga of the Forgotten Warrior is an epic fantasy story that will take place over 5 books. Book 5 should be out, I believe, later this year or early next year. And looking forward to that. I've enjoyed reading it. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 7 are reversed. We do the top moves first. So 1 on the bottom and 2. I'm sorry, 1 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. And we go up over this last one here, and this one goes over through here and to the top on the left. And bottom moves now. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. Top one through, passes over to the bottom on the left. And then the top one drops down to the bottom here. And left side, 3, 9, 15, and 17. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And we do the top moves first this time. So sheds 2, 5, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and we go up over this last one here. Checksum looks good. Bottom on the left goes to the top on the right. And bottom move, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And then the top one after that goes straight down to the bottom, but stays on the left side. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 60. We've actually done 10 moves tonight, and only a little over an hour. That's pretty darn good. I've not been able to do that for the last few streams, so that's pretty good there. We've had some complex ones too. So on the right, we're going to exchange 5 and 7. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Only one other person watching over there, but no worries on that. All right. And one. Thank you, Gwen. I really do feel like I'm doing pretty decent tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. And 7. And sheds 4 and 7 reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Did find a scrap piece of ABS plastic at work that was going to be tossed out for scrap that I think I'll be able to do for a new camera boom that'll allow me to do the mount the camera from the side for the top down, and then I can do the other camera facing from the front for the other viewpoint that we're thinking about doing with this. All right, and 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 7, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top. And I think that's part of the problem I'm having. I just need to moisturize my fingers some more. All right, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Looks good there. All right, on to the next move, on to 61. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And yeah, I could probably do that. Basically, I take a tripod, I drill and tap a hole for the 1/4-20 mounting thread that the tripods use, and then do a different one for a screw that I can do for the camera itself. I mean, I can actually probably do it with the one I've got. No, that's the reason I can't do it is because when I rotate to the right, it'll look weird. So instead of being like this, it would be off this way. So, but yeah, I can do that. Shouldn't be a problem. Thank you, Gwen, for the reminder to please do the YouTube thing, my bobs. It helps Torn when you hit the like button and subscribe to see more of this awesome content. Post an update on Dr. Moo's GoFundMe. Do you want me to go ahead and bring that up here, or just do the link for that? Let me go ahead and bring up Twitter and see if I'll go ahead and share the link. At least I think that's where I can find it. And all right, there we go. And actually, let me. Okay, there we go. All right. And do it from here. And paste it as plain text. There we go. And I'll do it over on the Rumble chat side too. And there we go. Do a quick check here. Yeah, sorry, it's not a good update, but I've got my fingers crossed that things will eventually work out where they should. And I'll share this as often as I can. I'm sorry about that. All right, okay, I've read through that. If you're interested, please go there and take a look at the update and share if you can. No problem. Glad to help in the ways I can. All right. 1, 5, 7, and 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 1, 13, 15, and 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 reverse. So let's see if I can't get that in a little better shape so it doesn't keep trying to snag as I'm trying to go over the top ones. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. And there we go. That's the right button. On to 62. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. There we go. Gwen says, Marmar, are you feeling better? I hope that's the case. All right, quick check on Rumble. And we're down to just me, it looks like. All right, no worries on that. And 3, 5, 9, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1 through 5 reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Pass that through up on the right. And I think it's about time for another coma slide. There. And there we go. So I guess you can see it in this this camera view over here. So the camera here is like facing down, and if I was just going to like move it to the side, that would make it so that this faces that way, and I'd like to have it like match there. So what I'm going to do is on the other boom, what I'll do is I'll be able to put a screw through here and mount the camera this way. Actually, I'll do it on this side so that when the boom moves this way, the camera will still stay that way. And okay. No, I have not gone to the next move. I did the on to 63. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. Sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. Starting an edge transition, sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. And quick check over on Rumble. One other person's watching. They just left. No worries on that. We'll go to live there. Alrighty. Okay. Looks like Rumble is a bit delayed. No worries on that, though. Glad that you are feeling better, Marmar. Glenn also says, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Hope it continues to get better for you. And Marmar says, it'll be a lot better when I don't have to worry about Moo. Yep, got my fingers crossed for you as well. Alrighty. Let me just go ahead and see if we got any more options for redirect. Not seeing one. If anybody knows of another stream that's going to be available, I can always try and do that, even if I'm not subscribed to them. Alrighty. 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I tried to use Midjourney to kind of create like a cartoon version of myself. I was a little disturbed at some of the ways that they were going with that. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the top. Actually, I'm going to double check that. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the, or 5 on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, or 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9. Yep, that's good. Okay. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And I'll still pull up from the bottom because it's an edge transition. Hey, Daily Dysfunction, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. We're doing pretty good tonight. And we are ready for the next move. On to 64. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. And we're starting an edge transition, and we're going to reverse sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. And we're going to end a transition, and we're going to reverse sheds 1, 2, and 7. And since we're ending the transition, we'll be doing the top moves before the bottom. All right, there we go. And Marvar says, my Cookie Monster turned out pretty well, so I'm going to try Oscar the Grouch next. There is, in the Larry Correa fandom, the stories of Cookie Monster, or CM, the operator, basically joking around on a gun forum. They were talking about Muppets and how Cookie Monster is like one scary mercenary type person. You do not want to get involved, you don't want to go up against. And it's even worse when he starts mainlining baking flour or cookie flour. And they're just kind of like one tall tale after another. It's quite funny if you like that type of stuff. But if you're interested, I can get a link to the original thread, I believe. And saying hello's here. All right, we're doing good there. Quick check over on Rumble. Got one other person watching there. Alrighty. 5 and 9 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 'Kay, that's kind of why that was weird then. Let's get these unraveled. There we go. And 17, 18, and 19. And we'll match the color chart. There we go. And sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 are reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Oops. Bottom one gets passed on to... Yep, there we go. Bottom one gets passed on the top on the left. Almost forgot it was an edge transition. And left side, 3 through 13 get exchanged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And since this is the end of a transition, we'll be doing the top rail moves before the bottom. All right, so 1, 2, and 7. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. And then we go up over the top of this last one here, and pull the bottom one here, and up to the top on the right. And bottom move, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. And checksum is good. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. Next top one goes straight down, stays on the left on the bottom. And that's the end of the transition. And on to 65. On the right, we are going to exchange 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 5 and 8 are reversed, and it's the end of transition, so the top rail moves get done first. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here because my arm's starting to give me a few twinges, and I don't want to push it too far yet. I don't want to, overexert before full recovery. All right, Marmar, I'll go ahead and try and I'll either post that to my community page for the other people that might be interested, or I might go ahead and send it to you on Discord. And no worries about chat being frozen. I don't think we had a whole lot of action the last little bit since you last chatted. There's only Marmar said sure, and Daily Dysfunction said hi back to you. Do a quick check over on Rumble. That looks like it's just me over there. Well, so I had a nice strong lead there. Dropped off a bit over time. So let me go ahead and see what we've got available for redirects. If I'm not seeing anything here, all right. Let me see if I can see if Tug's still streaming. All right. Looks like he is. All right, so I'll set it up for that. We got a redirect to Tug. If anybody wants to say hi to him for me, I appreciate that. I'll hop on there and listen for a little bit before I call it a night after I end the stream. Thanks to everybody who dropped on. Ooh, almost missed a few here. Let me catch up real quick. You're most welcome for the stream. I had a really good time hopping on. Hey, Carol Greer, nice to see you on. Been a while. Glad that you like the pattern. It's my own design. I'm really happy. Oops. Looks like I tried to do a screenshot there. Let me exit out of that. Okay, there we go. Almost disaster. I did the design myself. I'm really happy with it. Equality says, have a great night, everyone. Sleep well. Gwen also says, have a good night, everybody. And Melee as well. And take care of that shoulder. It's actually not the shoulder. It's kind of like the bicep. I think I probably tore a few muscle fibers about 3 weeks back, and it's just been kind of letting it heal and getting back. I'm at the point where a little bit of ibuprofen seems to help quite a bit. I'm not taking more than maybe 2 doses over the course of a day. So I'm not overloading on that. So I feel reasonably good with that. Thank you, Daily Dysfunction. Alrighty, so I think we will go ahead and end here for the night. Want to thank everybody for stopping by. It's been a wonderful stream. I'm going to try and get a few more, some more longer streams going here. I need to get a little progress on here. We're actually down to where the D-ring is down here, so we've probably got about a foot of braid done. So I got probably another 4 feet to do, and I need to start getting that a little bit more active. And I'm also going to try and get some braiding accessories available for sale soon. So, as always, everybody, thank you very much. Appreciate you being on here, and stay safe and happy braiding.